We got something fun to do today. We're gonna rank every JoJo protagonist, every JoJo antagonist, and all of their stands. So, 2 different tier lists. We're gonna go ahead and get into the first one. So, let's go ahead. Let's start ranking. We're gonna do the character tier list first, and then we're gonna get into the stand tier list second. So 2 halves of the video here. Now, Jonathan Joestar. Now, this is a good character here. Now, let's change this to S. We're gonna do S, A, because we gotta bump everything down a little bit because no one's really that bad. Let's see, Jonathan, I'm gonna put B tier. We'll see. We'll see how if we move him later. Now, Dio. Part 2, Dio is an absolute menace. Now, villains, antagonists, you're supposed to hate them just because he, like, kissed his woman and, you know, fried his dog. Like, I'm not going to put him low. It's what a villain's supposed to be. And he was a menace, bro, from, like, day 1. Until part 6, things got a little different. But part 1, Dio. I'm going to put him with Jonathan, honestly. I'm going to put him A or B tier. But honestly, I like Jonathan as a character a little bit more. So relatability is obviously going to be somewhat of a factor here. I mean, just straight up, this is my favorite JoJo. It is what it is. He's going to be #1 for the anime. For the anime, part 2, Joseph. Freaking Joestar, man. What a goat. We seen him in part 2, part 3, part 4. He's just amazing. Amazing. You know, we got more time with him than any other, you know, JoJo. Maybe Jotaro. Jotaro was around for a while. He was in 3 parts as well. Oh, for the part 2 villain Cars? I mean, honestly, he worked more as like a plot character. Kind of like, I guess kind of like Kid Buu in a way. But even Kid Buu had more lore, I feel like. Especially given Dragon Ball Super. So let's put him C tier. That might actually be the lowest ranked character on this list. I don't know if anyone can be lower. Probably the most recognizable JoJo. Jotaro Kujo. Where do we put him? I mean, he's got to be A or S. Easily got to be A or S. I liked him in part 3. He was a little bit bland. Part 6, he was really cool. I liked him a lot. Taking part 6 into consideration, I might bump him up to S, but for now, we're going to leave him. We might change some stuff at the end. We're going to see how this tier list plays out. Now, part 3 Dio S tier. Absolute menace. He's amazing. He's amazing. He's not supposed to be some intricate, you know, dissecting, well-layered character. He's a menace, and that's all there is to it. He does that really, really well, and all through the story, even in, I'm not going to spoil mangas, but, or anime only, or yeah, anime onlys, but for the anime, he's been a menace the entire time, bro. If you take a certain part into consideration, I mean, would that even affect, no, that wouldn't affect part 3 Dio. I want to put him higher just because it's Dio, man. Like, oh my gosh. Let's keep him S. We'll keep him S. Now, Josuke. Part 4 is my favorite animated JoJo's part. But I'm gonna put him under Jotaro. It is what it is, bro. Kira S tier, above Dio, easily. Now, let's move. This is, I mean, it's kind of an American Psycho copy, but I mean, it is what it is. He's well written and he's good and we love him. So we're going to put him there. Now, Giorno. I think he is the weakest written JoJo. I think it's cool that he's Dio's son. I think it's cool that he like became a mafia boss in like less than a week, whatever. And he had a lot of really cool moments where he proved himself. Like that moment on the boat whenever he ran up and then got stabbed in the back. And then his theme started playing. And then you had Abacho go, Giorno Giovanni, you crazy bastard. Like, that was that's a top 5 JoJo moment for me. Maybe 3 because he proved himself. Just because of that, I actually want to put him higher than B. I was going to put him B. I was going to put him top of B. I'm going to put him S. All right, I'm going to put him A. I'm going to put him above. I'm going to put him under Josuke, but I feel like these two are kind of interchangeable. I don't know which one's better written, but I know I enjoyed Josuke more whenever he was on screen. And I'm going to put him above Giorno. But I feel like they're very, very close. Honestly, everything in A tier is close. Diavolo, man. Diavolo was an interesting character. We kind of didn't know who the villain was going to be for the entire part. And then we get toward the end of, you know, the series. We didn't even know who he was whenever he stabbed Abachi, or not Abachio, but whenever he stabbed Bruno. Because it was a whole silhouette. We still kind of didn't know. I love his design. I love what he done in the plot. And I loved his ability and everything. But as an actual character, for character writing, I feel like he was a little bit of a baby and a little bland. So I'm gonna put him back of B. I think he's cooler than Cars, but I'm gonna put him back of B. And now that I'm thinking about it, honestly, Dio and Jonathan are kind of interchangeable, but we'll leave this how it is. Jolene. Oh my gosh, Jolene. Jolene. This is where I start getting into enjoyability sort of versus character writing, because you have to take both into account. Like, part 4 alone is my favorite part just off of enjoyability, so even though it's very random. But bro, all the auras, the animation style, the characters, I love it. The adaptation definitely holds up. I feel like my opinion would be different if I was manga only, but the adaptation just done so much like lifting for me that I just love it. S. Jolene's S. Jolene is amazing. From where she went in the beginning of the story to being like falsely in prison until the end, I just feel like she came a long way. Even with her like character writing, yeah, even with her abilities, like the way she proved herself with the whole she was given a bad hand. Stand wise, she was given a bad hand, but for the sort of character like the power hierarchy, she did a lot with it. Like how, like all the fights that she had, especially the infinity symbol thing, how she put her body into it in infinity whenever she was fighting, what was it, Sea Moon, whenever she was fighting Poochie. I feel like that was one of her most impressive, if not her most impressive moment. So, S. I gotta put her above S. I feel like writing-wise, I would put her above Part 3 Dio, even though I enjoyed seeing Dio more. But honestly, it's close, but writing-wise, it's really kind of not. I like Jolene. Jolene's top 3. Yeah, Jolene top 3. Okay, Poochie. This just honestly depends how you see the character. He's kind of a glazer. But he has a philosophy and he stuck to it. I'm going to put him top of A. I feel like this might be controversial, but again, Poochie isn't really one of my favorite characters, and I'm still putting him top of A, so, you know, take that into account at least. Now, we have part 7. This is manga. I'm not going to spoil anything. You can keep watching if you're anime only. I'm not going to spoil anything. Part 7 is tied for my favorite part. Part 4, I have them equal. Part 7 writing carries it, and then part 4 enjoyability carries it, so they kind of even out. They're tied. Johnny Joestar, man. I'm not going to say for whatever reasons, but I relate a lot to him, and I'm going to put him top of S. Just the GOAT. Funny Valentine. Very cool villain here. Very, very cool antagonist, except for a certain scene that apparently appears on every JoJo's part, so I'm going to kind of ignore that for now. His philosophy, the whole napkin panel, and how it goes into play throughout the show, I'm going to put him above Dio for sure. Above Part 3 Dio easily. So basically, every character here is written really well. Dio 3, weakest, and I would say Joseph, weakest. They're both just very entertaining every time that they come on the screen. For the rest of this, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't know these characters. So let's move on to the second part of the tier list, stands. Actually, I'm going to move Jotaro above Poochie. Poochie above Josuke and Giorno, and that's going to be this is the ending tier list. We're moving on to the next part of the video. Now, these are the same characters. It's just their stands. Now, Star Platinum, the way it looked in part 4, bro, was so cool. Time Stop is really cool, but it does get a little bland over time to where you know what's going to happen. Super Strength, he has Star Finger, stuff like that. Super Sight, we're going to put him on top of A. Now, the world obviously goes under that because he's just not as cool. This is my favorite stand design in the animated parts of JoJo's. Crazy Diamond. So it's actually pink and silver, pink and mirror, pink and diamond. It's not pink and blue. It's only pink and blue in the anime. In the manga, live action, all the artwork that it has, it is silver. It's supposed to be mirror. So it's pink and mirror. It's not pink and blue. Just saying that. So I'm going to put an S tier because I love it. It's very versatile. The way you can heal people but not heal yourself. It has its very OP ability than its drawback. I remember seeing that scene where he punched his mom and then healed him to get like the stand bug thing out of her. I seen that before I even seen JoJo's. So that's partially what made me watch JoJo's. So yeah, very, very cool. Killer Queen, we gotta put it above. Even though this is my favorite stand design, we're taking half design, half ability into play here. I love Killer Queen, bro. It has multiple abilities, just like you know, Byakuya's Bankai in Bleach. Whenever a ability sort of has multiple abilities, that's whenever I really, really love it. So we're gonna put it there now. Golden Experience. This is Giorno's stand. I love it, but I mean, I like it, but I don't love it. He's very versatile with it sometimes. Like that one time whenever they were in, I think Venice or whatever, wherever they were, with the tree and the helicopter. I thought that was really cool. He has a lot of other cool moments too, but obviously GER is going to go above it. GER is going to be top of S, I think. I think it's going to be middle S. I think I like Killer Queen better, but Golden Experience Requiem, bro. I mean, let's be honest. His ability is OP. It negs so many anime verses, and just the fact that he says no, that is the ability. I think it's really cool. And the only reason I'm putting an S, honestly, instead of like top of A is, okay, one, it's sentient. Whenever he said, not even my owner, or not even my wielder, Giorno knows about this. And then like whenever Giorno's in the back with the silhouette on his face, the anime, and the stands sentient and it starts talking, one of the coolest moments in JoJo's for me, top 3, easily. One of the coolest moments in all of anime for me. I just love it. It's not some deep layered thing. It's just raw, enjoyable. To see a stand come out like that and actually fight for its owner right at the main climax. We've never seen that before, and I thought it was so cool. It's going second in S. King Crimson. The design is freaking awesome. The design alone is S tier. Now, the usability probably puts it above. Okay, realistically, I'm biased. This one, Josuke stand, Crazy Diamond's gonna be back of S, realistically, because everything above here is just so cool, man. Like, I love the design of this and the fact that it's like a split personality stand, where it kind of has two abilities. You have a precognitive sight, and then you have the whole time skip thing, which is, it's not even a time skip, it just deletes time. Very, very interesting, but it can't really act or do damage in it during it, I guess, to an extent. Yeah, okay, so I love it. We're putting it there. Jolene stand. Sorry. Jolene is amazing, but we're just going off the stand. We're just going off the stand. Stone Ocean or Stone Free. I'm sorry. I hate that I have to do it. I hate it. But it's bottom of a King White Snake. Or bottom of a C. White Snake. White's a snake. So I think we in the anime we actually seen this stand before we actually knew who it was connected to, right? Like, oh, who's the owner of White Snakes? Then we see Poochie standing there all menacingly with the discs. I love the design. The design is awesome. Hat's a little bit too big wherever it comes up, a little bit too far. That's my only gripe with it. I love the lettering on the chest and the fact that you can just take other stands and put them in other people. That's one of the most, like, versatile things we've seen. One of the most, like, out-of-pocket abilities I feel like we've seen. Not random, but just the way it works in verse is just insane. The way you can literally put other stands in other people. And then the way it came into play at the main end of the show, very cool. I'm going to put it above the world, honestly. I'm going to put it above Star Platinum, actually. Yeah. Even though I really love the way... I like the design of Star Platinum better, but the usability for White Snake is... All right, given evolutions, we have Sea Moon next above White Snake, or next to White Snake. Now, Sea Moon, it did the whole gravitation thing. I think it kind of had like a small precursor or whatever to Time Acceleration of Made in Heaven, since it made like, what, Poochie's hair grow or his fingernails grow, something like that. Let's go. Let me see what feels right. I mean, Sea Moon might be cooler ability wise by a little bit, but it's not going above White Snake because White Snake looks way better. Sea Moon looks a little weird. Now, Made in Heaven, one of the coolest designs ever in JoJo's. We're gonna put it, honestly, I'm gonna put it above. I'm gonna put it in between. Okay, I'm gonna put it back of S, but above this one and under Vivolo. We have two more. Now, I've only read part 7. I haven't seen 8 and 9, so we're only on 2 more stands here. We got 2 more to go, which I love how they're color opposites of each other. Now, Tusk. Tusk, we're not going to rank them separately, like GE and GER are completely different, and then like White Snake, Sea Moon, Made in Heaven, all completely different. Now, Tusk, it kind of like, it's sort of the same thing, but gets big, like more powerful, I guess, in a way. Aside from the things that go on the ground or whatever. Tusk Act 4. Tusk Act 4 is one of the coolest abilities, way cooler than Made in Heaven, but still S tier. We're gonna put it S tier. We're gonna put it above the time skip, honestly, just because of the way it can be used and the way that it sticks on you through multiple universes, the way that you can't escape it because it is infinite. It doesn't matter where you travel. And those little bullet nails you can put on the ground too, the shots that follow you, I think is also really cool. Now, is it cooler than D4C? Is it cooler than D4C? That is the question of the hour. D4C, very, very cool. I hope they don't change the color scheme in the anime. It is so nice. Now, we got blue with a little bit of pink. It does look really cool. It looks cooler than Tusk Act 4, but it's a bunch of multiverses, bro. It's ability-wise, it's pretty straightforward. I like the design a lot better. I even like it better than GER. I would say it's next to Killer Queen. Design-wise, it's like top 3. But I do like Tusk better, so it's going to go under Johnny and above King Crimson. Looking at the list, I think that's it. Now, this list is a good balance of abilities that are cool and stand designs that are cool. It's about 50-50, so, you know, let's see, D4C's ability isn't cool enough for it to be above Tusk Act 4, even though Tusk Act 4 looks a little weird and D4C does look better. But this is going to be the tier list, and that's going to be it for the video. Let me know if you thought anything I said was extremely stupid or really, really insane. Let me know what you would put down in the comments below. Your worst stand, worst protagonist, favorite stand, favorite protagonist. Anyway, if y'all did enjoy, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more JoJo's content. I had fun making this, and there's tons of more tier lists we can make, like the part opening, the JoJo's parts individually. But hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.